Welcome to Tamara Tattletales. I'm Tamara, and I spill the tea on your favorite reality stars. When season 13 of Married at First Sight couple Bao and Johnny first got married, it seemed like these two had it made. By having the advantage of already knowing each other, they appeared to have a leg up on any other couple ever cast on the show. Little did they know that that familiarity would very quickly become useless. At first, Bao seemed stiff, too reserved, unaffectionate, and overly particular. But not to be outdone, Johnny stepped up his quirks and began to pick Bao apart. He didn't like her shower schedule, facial expressions, lack of intimacy, and was overwhelmed by their conflicts. These two picky patties are now a hot mess. The first day back from the honeymoon, Johnny didn't want to spend the night in the new apartment. Was it because he needed a reset or because he didn't want to wake up next to a stinky wife? When he did return, he had a problem with the fact that they had disagreements. He didn't like that Bao didn't initiate affection, and he was disturbed by her shower schedule. Bao tried to meet him halfway and attempted to amp up her affection towards Johnny, only to have him turn around and tell her that she flirts like a baby and is turned off by her advances. So wait, Johnny's exact words were, "When you get happy and excited, you get very giddy, almost like a little kid. I personally don't find it attractive." So how does Bao respond? By the way, if you haven't already subscribed, please make sure to do so. I'm working on more videos with juicy tea that you will not want to miss. Later, we see Johnny crying crocodile tears because he didn't think he was really ready for marriage. So what does Bao really have to say about the situation? In an exclusive interview with Reality TVB, this is what Bao had to say. How do you handle conflict resolution as a couple? We both view conflict differently from the get-go. The disagreements we had on our honeymoon were opportunities for understanding and building trust. Johnny was quick to be dismissive of my emotions when I was trying to be vulnerable with him. Instead, he interpreted our disagreements as red flags. You two seem incompatible when it comes to your hygiene habits. Let's set the record straight. I shower on a daily basis, but feel that showering 3 times a day or washing sheets every time a bedtime shower is skipped is excessive and wasteful. Typically, I shower in the morning to wake up, but sometimes I shower at night. For me, it felt controlling for Johnny to expect me, his new wife, to shower every night. My hope was that Johnny could accept that I occasionally shower at night. So what would resolution look like in order for attraction and potential love to grow? I proposed that sometimes I may crash on the couch or second bedroom on the rare occasion a shower is skipped, but I ended up conceding and showering at night anyway for Johnny's comfort. When Johnny announced he was overwhelmed with the emotions of your 5-day honeymoon and he needed some time alone, how did you feel in that moment? Honestly, it was disappointing for me to hear that Johnny wanted to take a break so early in our marriage. The message I got was that Johnny is quick to throw in the towel when things don't go his way. He repeatedly said that he had a very different expectation of his honeymoon and was disappointed with the reality of it. From your perspective as a new wife, is it ever okay to do a break and run in a relationship? I understand that sometimes it's necessary for partners to take time for themselves. That is why I agreed to the reset that Johnny proposed. It did not feel that this early in the marriage was the wisest time to leave. Johnny made it clear that this decision was non-negotiable, so my only option was to be supportive. Fans were surprised to hear that you initiated more physical touch than your husband. Johnny repeatedly complained that I did not initiate enough physical intimacy, therefore I pushed myself to initiate more. When Johnny admitted your kisses were not hot, spicy enough and didn't get him going, how did that make you feel? It felt like everything he asked me to do, which I would try to fulfill in earnest, was never enough. Either my effort fell short for him or the act was not done to his satisfaction. It's funny that my name is Miss High Bar, yet in those early days of marriage, Johnny was setting the bar for me with every request, never intending that I could meet it. In the meeting with Pastor Cal, Johnny revealed his displeasure in the way you express joy, comparing your giddiness to that of a child. What was that like? When Johnny criticized me for how I expressed joy, it made me feel judged and unaccepted. I felt I could not comfortably be myself around my new husband. Are these irreconcilable differences that can't be overcome? And what would it take for you to move forward in a positive direction in your marriage? I need Johnny to understand that this is not any better than trying to correct someone for how they laugh or smile when joyful. He would have to let go of whatever strictly defined criteria he has for a perfect wife and learn to appreciate me as I am.